webinar with all of you. We're going to wait until a few people join, but during this, we have a few notifications, a few announcements to make. We're very excited about. So we'll just give a few minutes for everybody to join. Hope everyone is feeling well today. And by the way, if you're joining, please let us know which city you are joining from. Are you from Bucharest or Budapest, from London, from New York, Los Angeles, from Detroit, from Chicago, from Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Tokyo? Where are you joining from? Lovely to see that in the comments. It's always wonderful to be a part of you and to have you a part of what we are doing. So we're just going to give a few minutes to see everyone how to join.
I will check if we are live.
Excellent.
Yeah. Say something if you hear us well.
Yes. Do you hear us? Mics are working. Everything good? If you can hear us well, please put it in the comments section to let us know.
We will test the music.
Absolutely.
I will put
we'll test everything to make sure everything is working.
Yes. Music. And tell us if level of volume is
Absolutely.
okay.
Do you hear us clearly? Everything working? Both volumes, the music, everything work for you? By the way, if you have headphones, it would be awesome to use headphones. If you're using just a phone or tablet speaker or computer speaker without any bass, it's not most ideal. It would be great to use headphones so you can hear the bass and hear everything very clearly.
Okay. This was test.
Great. What city are you joining from again? Welcome to everyone who is joining us. Which city are you watching from? Please drop it in the comment section. Let us know. It's always exciting to see where everyone is joining us from. I know right now it's 5 o'clock here on the Baltic Sea in Poland, which means it's 11 o'clock in New York City. And down in Miami, it also means it's 6 o'clock in the evening in Bucharest and in Vilnius, in different time zones all over the world, but it's excellent, great, fantastic. So please let us know what city you're joining from. And do you dance on one? Do you dance on two? Do you dance casino? Do you dance classic mambo? What style do you dance, right? How you feeling, my friend? Everything good?
I'm feeling very good.
Excited?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
This is our screen.
Absolutely.
We can check the comments.
Absolutely.
This is the camera. And guys, today we want to share with you with the knowledge about the
differences between dancing on one, dancing salsa on two, classic mambo, and enclave. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. But we're so excited to be covering this. This is one of the most popular topics that are covered in salsa. A lot of dancers ask, I mean, we're teaching all the time, many hours a day, and many new dancers, and even dancers who have been dancing for a long time, this is one of the biggest questions. Can you tell me what the difference is between on one and on two? Oh, you know what? I heard somebody talking about power on two. Is that the same thing as classic mambo? And what is enclave? A lot of questions, and we're going to cover everything today.
Will be clearly.
Absolutely.
I think so. Fast.
Absolutely.
And we will use the songs from our
Master
product.
Your Timing, yeah.
Yes, I will show you the beautiful, this is MP3, yeah?
Absolutely. This is Master Your Timing. This is a fantastic product. This is a product that we took, we did this earlier in the year, and it's so exciting for us to be able to cover this and to be able to give it to you, the dancers. So many people have purchased this already, have been using this. If you're an instructor, this product, Master Your Timing, it makes life so easy. When you're teaching, you don't have to be saying it yourself. It's so simple. You hear our voices. If you are a social dancer and you're practicing alone or you're practicing with your partner or whatever else, you don't have to be counting this. We're doing the counting for you, and it makes it so easy to learn the timing.
And every song comes from this, our collection.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
Our product. And you can find this on our website, both websites, La Época.
Yes, laepocafilm.com and
CaptainSalsa.at.
Absolutely. So, my name is Josue. My last name is Joseph. If you go on the internet and you type in my name, you will find many Josue Josephs. However, I'm the only one who's not in prison or jail. No, I'm just playing with you. I'm Josue Joseph. I am the creative director of La Época, and I am with my brother from another mother.
Captain Salsa, my pleasure.
Absolutely. It's wonderful to be here with you. So today we have a system. Each style that we talk about, we're going to do a mechanical interpretation, and then we're going to do another interpretation that we call sabor, right? So it's very clear. When we do a mechanical interpretation, it's just mechanical. There will not be any energy. It's just for clarity. And then when we do another interpretation with the sabor, then you'll see us making some movements and enjoying, because that's what sabor really is about, right? So before we get into anything, we have to talk about, before we talk about the differences, how do we know the differences between an one, an two, classic mambo, which is also called power an two, and enclave? How do you know the differences? Well, there is one instrument of all in Afro-Cuban music that always consistently determines the rhythm, the clave of the song, and that is the contrabass. Tum, kum, 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 ki, kum, kum. That sound, if you have headphones, by the way, if you're joining us, use your headphones. It would be great to hear this. When you hear that instrument in Afro-Cuban music, it is so simple to determine whether the music is telling you or asking you, dance on one, dance on two, dance this, dance that. Of course, most musicians don't get up on stage and say, hey, this is an on one song, or hey, this is an on two song. No, but we as dancers, this knowledge helps us so much to interpret what we're doing.
Just, we talk about energy. If you know the system 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, it's okay, but makes you flat. But if you have knowledge about the rhythm and about the clave system, you can exaggerate the feeling, the wave of song. You can touch many rhythms and instruments, and you can do more.
Absolutely. It gives you freedom. Knowing this gives you a lot of freedom. So we're going to be very clear with you, and we're going to go as quickly as we can through this. Once again, if you're joining us, drop in the comment section what city you're joining us from, and we're going to get started. So we're going to talk about clave very quickly, because it's so important, and we can't talk about anything else without covering the clave. The clave system is so simple. You have a 3-2 clave and a 2-3 clave, and we're talking about the son family. And we're going to start with the 3-2 clave first. All it is 1 and 4, 6, 7, which means you have 3 beats in the first measure, 2 beats in the first measure. But the most important detail to remember about the 3-2 clave is simply 1. When does the clave begin? It begins on the first beat of the music. So when the bass accentuates that first beat, because the bass goes with the clave. If the clave starts on 1, the bass will also accentuate beat 1.
What he wants to explain, what my brother wants to explain. If you have knowledge about the system, you can be exactly in music, and you will feel this. Many times on party, you after the song, you see, you thought, was great, because probably if you are on one dancer, you catch and DJ put 3-2 clave, means natural flow with the one. Correct. And we will explain song, and we will dance 1. Next, we will touch the extra something.
Absolutely.
Written.
Absolutely. And he just brought up a great point. Have you ever been dancing? You're dancing, you're social dancing, you're at a festival, you're at a club, you're at a social, whatever it is, and you just finished a song. It's like, wow, that was amazing. I connected so beautifully to the song. You felt so connected with the rhythm of that song. Probably it's because that song, the clave of that song, matched your footwork. It's so important. That's what we're going to talk about today.
Why we highly recommend, if you are on one dancer, dance with the 3-2 clave. Okay,
Absolutely.
Let's start.
Great. So, clave, very simple system. 3-2, 2-3. If it's a 3-2 clave, just remember this.
With the song or not?
We're going to explain it just for one moment, just very briefly. If it's a 3-2 clave, just remember, the clave begins on the first beat, and the bass will accentuate the first beat. And once you hear that, automatically you know 3-2 clave on 1. On one dancing matches perfectly to the 3-2 clave because your footwork begins on the first beat, which is the same as the bass and the clave. So we're going to do a mechanical interpretation first, without music, and then we're going to add the music, okay? 1 and 4, 6, 7, ba 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 ba.
Means you used to do this. Tung bang kingi kung kingi dong kada bung ging go do bung kingi dong kiri bung kingi kingi means bung ging go do bung kingi dong and a bung ging go do bung kingi dong kiri bung kingi go do bung kingi dong kiri bung. But yes, you used to do this. 1, 2, 3, 5. Can you sing?
Mechanical. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2.
This is still numbers.
And 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Dum gung 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 gung.
Now I will use the clap. 1 and 4, 6, 7 and 1 and 4. Da di da da 1 and 4. Da di da a boom a in kurum kum a in kurum a kum a in kurum a kum a in kurum a in kurum a. This is 3-2 clave.
Absolutely. Simple. So again, just for clarity, we're going to do a very simple, once again, clear, mechanical 3-2 clave, just so you can see. It goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, clave, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, E. 6, I'm sorry, E. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, E. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, E. 1, right? So, I'm sorry about that. 1 and 4, 6, 7. You stop at the same time. 1, E. Ba. Ba, 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 ba. 1 and 4, 6, 7. You begin and end on the same timing. Go ahead, my friend.
Okay. To the music?
Yes, please.
Now, look. This. I feel the 3-2 clave. Bass is in 1. I love the on 1 dance. Means I would dance simply 5, 6, 7. Can you dance simply?
Mechanical.
Now, I will add the bass rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. Now, he will still be with the numbers. I will add the clap. Pa, 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 e, a. Pa, 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 e, a. Pa, 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 6, 7. 1 and 4. Now I will add the extra. 1 and 4, 6, 7, and means 8, like
6, 7,
1, 8, 4,
6, 7,
and 5,
and 4,
5,
6, 7,
and 1,
and
5, 6, and 7, 8, 1,
and 4,
5, 6, and 7, 8, 1,
and 6, 7,
and this is the power of the rhythm.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
So that's just a demonstration for you of on 1. Remember, your footstep begin and end at the same time as the clave. 1 and 7, 1 and 4, 6, 7. Begin and end at the same time. That's very simple on 1. Good?
Yes, I'm good.
Salsa on 2. What is salsa on 2? New York style from Eddie Torres. Basically, it's giving on 1 dancers a Palladium feel. Right? We know that there are 2 schools of thought. First of all, we have the school of thought where dancers begin on the 8.5, and again on the 5.5, on the 4.5. So you have the 8.5, 4.5, but they just count 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That is the first school of thought. Not in any order. It's just they take their first steps on that 8.5 and 4.5. The second school of thought is where you actually take your first steps for the first 10 seconds, 15 seconds of the song, actually on your 1 and your 5, but then after about 15, 20 seconds, you automatically shift and slip to the 8 and the 4. And even though a lot of dancers may not admit it or want to talk about it, it's really just generally the way it is. If you go on YouTube and you look at a lot of the top salsa dancers who dance salsa on 2, watch the videos yourself. They start with their clear on 1, on the 5, or the 8.5 and the 4.5, but then about 20 seconds into it, they're no longer stepping on 1 and 5 or 8.5 and 4.5.
Because they can't.
They're stepping on 8 and 4. And when you step on 8 and 4, that's basically the opposite direction of classic mambo, which we're going to get into in just a moment. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's fantastic. And when you dance like that, then it's called mambo, because that's what it's about, right? You ready?
Yeah.
So,
I am dancer. You are musician and dancer, plus extra. For me, it's important the dancing with the partner, but extra knowledge about the rhythm will give me extra, how to explain, extra door to open.
yes.
And on two is for me just the system, just the style. Not style. Style is for yourself. That's the system. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
It's
but
a system.
Is this the system? If you use the slow song, you can't dance 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, because when you step 1, how to explain? You will be like soldier.
When you dance to slower music, it requires more thinking to be perfect with the timing. And a lot of dancers will shy away from that because they will feel less impressive. And it's normal, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? It's a lot of people are like that. It's human nature. That's why a lot of dancers they prefer faster music because it's less thinking about, oh my gosh, I got to be specific on the timing. It's just you go with the flow because it's so fast. But when it's slower, yeah, a lot of dancers will shy away from that because they know that they will be less impressive. And we're not saying anything bad or good about it. It's just human nature. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, if I will use exactly 1, I will dance like that. Can you give me the simply chord conga?
For 2, 3.
2, 3. This is the main rhythm. 5, 6, 7. Can you give me the clave, because I don't want where I don't know where I am. Oh, yes. 1, 1. I am exactly on 1. I don't want to dance like that. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If you see, I touch the kukum before the 1 because it's the natural, because my body wants prep before the 1. Kukum 1, 2, 3. Kukum 5, 6, because it's the natural.
That's correct. It's an excellent point to bring up. When you listen for a lot of dancers who are instructors or they're developing and they hear about this kum, it's so important. When does that kum happen? 1, 2, 3, kum. It happens on the 4th beat. It's so important to say that. Kum, pa, kum. 1, 2, 3, and kum. That's 4 and 4.5. When salsa on 2 dancers are talking about syncopating their steps, many of them use the kum. So when you use the kum, are you stepping on the kum? Yes, many are. And that's the 4 and the 4.5. Yes. And it's so important.
Yeah. For me, on 2, that's 1, 2, 3, it's just first level to open next door. And we will explain with our song, your song, and our voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If you hear before the 6, I hear 2, 3. Before the 1, you have kukum. I will touch the real one, will be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. It's not correct.
It's correct.
I have to be smooth. 1, 2, 3. This is for me, first level.
It's an excellent point that he just brought up.
6, 7.
Do you see any dancers, could you do it again? It's excellent point that you just brought up. Nobody dances like that.
6, 7, 1, 2, 3,
5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5. You don't do that. You don't step actually on the 1 and the 5. So it's just a system. We're saying 1 and 5, but it's actually not the 1 and the 5. What is it? It's the 8 and the 4. It's so important to say that. A lot of dancers, they will say, oh, no, no, no. They'll post on Facebook and create the drama, and it's great to have dialogue about it. But mathematics do not lie. Arithmetic does not lie. The gung is on the 4, 4.5, 8, 8.5. And a lot of dancers, and it's great to dance like that. That's what they're doing. It's 8.5, I'm sorry, it's 8, 8.5, 4, 4.5. And when you dance like that, that's what makes it mambo. That's what distinguishes it from the other styles. It's excellent to say that.
Yeah, but if you have a simple knowledge about the kukum, 8N, 4N means it is upbeat, it is happiness.
Yes, it's open space. You use your balance and kung.
1, 2, 3, you will give the extra feeling. 1, 2, 3, kukung, 6, 7, kukung, 1, 2, 3, and 5. And you can touch the 5.
That's correct.
It's not like that. Kukum 1. That's, you see? Kukum 1, 2, 3, 5. You have to catch the 8N, 4N. Next level is the really use the rhythm, kukum, exaggerate the 8N, 1, 4N, 5, because of music, because music will give you hits,
absolutely,
will give the feeling.
Can we play a song that we can dance salsa onto, so we can do a mechanical demonstration as well as a, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, here we're going to do a demonstration, a mechanical demonstration of salsa onto, lead, and then we're also going to do the sabor. 6, 7, and 2, 3, and 6, 7, and 2, 3.
I will dance 1.
6, 7, and 2, 3, and 6, 7, and 2, 3.
Now,
just mechanical. 6, 7,
hear the my friend.
So, yes.
What I do now, if I will touch the kukum and 1, kukum and 5, what will be? Kukum 1, 5, 6, 7, kukum 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Sabor. Sabor.
And this
opened
is
the door to a different level. Ki, ka, ki, ki, ka, ka. 2, ki, 6, 7.
Okay. But this song is guaguancó.
This is a guaguancó, but it's still with son style.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
One hit was before the 1.
Absolutely.
A and end.
Absolutely. Could you play it one more time? I want to talk about it. I just want to mention one more thing.
But explain what was that when I touched the 8 and 1. It is classic.
Yeah, this is classic mambo. This is classic. I'm going to talk about that just at the next part. Excellent. You jumped ahead of me just a little bit.
This is next level on too.
Absolutely. We're going to get there. So now I'm going to demonstrate for you what you don't see. 1, 2, 3, 5. Nobody goes like this. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Just like he was explaining before, nobody does that. Well, what do? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. What am I stepping on? Ka, ka, kuku, just the mechanical, kuku, ka.
Without the expression.
Kuku, ka, ka, kuku, ku, ka.
Because you
kuku,
you think that
kuku,
I must touch the 1
kuku.
and 5.
This is salsa onto timing. Am I hesitating?
Kuku 5.
Now I'm hesitating. Nobody goes like this.
Yeah, because you're waiting for 1 and 5.
Exactly. Now, Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo,
Okay.
cuckoo. Just a demonstration for you,
Yes.
right?
Next, if I will touch the cuckoo and one, will be classic mambo.
There you go.
What next? If I
another
add the extra number, extra rhythm.
It's another level, my friend. So he
This
brings
is
up
the
a...
cuckoo.
Yes.
This is our master of timing. Cuckoo 1, 2, cuckoo 5, 6, cuckoo 1, cuckoo 5, 6, cuckoo 1, ti, cuckoo, a, ti, cuckoo, a, ti, cuckoo, 6, and 2, 3, cuckoo, cuckoo, 2, cuckoo, 6, This is classic mambo.
This is classic mambo, that's correct.
When I use the bass, what will be?
Go ahead, my friend.
Oh, maybe with this. Boom, boom. This is the bass. Ding, ding. Boom, boom. Look. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, boom. Ah, boom. Ah, ding, da, ding, boom, ah, ding, ba, ding, boom. Ah, ding, da, ding, boom, ah, ding, boom. I just, if I hear the clear bass, I won't exaggerate the bass.
Yes,
many
absolutely.
times on the 4, on 8, on 8 is the hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So it's important to understand what was just shared with you. It opens doors so much when you understand this interpretation, right?
And
So,
this
go ahead.
song with the bass. This is training.
And excellent,
The bass.
excellent. When you get the master of your timing, take this track. Oh, it is so important. This helps you so much. Listen to this. And 4 and 8 and 4 and 8.
You can be exactly
And 8 and 4 and 8 and 4 and 8
for what
4
is this training?
and 8.
For catch the hits in
Ba, ki, 8. This, when you dance
yeah.
and you practice and you train to this, oh, it gives you, it opens doors
yeah.
for you so much. Because what it does is it forces
better
you,
with me here.
because when you practice to this and train to this particular rhythm in the song and this particular timing, it forces you to deal with the timing. For a lot of dancers, they struggle with the timing. And that's why we created this, is so that you can feel, okay, there's a lot of space. And 4 and 8. So what do you do between the 1, 2, 3 and the 6, 7? It's a lot of dancers, they struggle with this. So we created this. It forces you to deal with the timing, to know where you are. And we give you the 4 and the 8 so that you know, I got it. E, I got the 4, I got the 8. It's so important to say that.
What will happen when I will at the club during dancing on 2? This is still on 2. For a moment we'll explain more about on 2 version when you touch the woman. Because it's still the same. Because on 2 is like, for me, like the salsa forever style of salsa.
Of course.
Can I explain this?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For now, right now. What will be when I will touch the clave? It means 2, 3, 5, and 8.
2, 3, and 5, and
But
8.
when I have knowledge about this, one more.
2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3, and 5, and
What you
8.
hear?
2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3, and 5.
Can you explain
and
why you add the end, not like 2, 3, pa, pa, pa?
For me, that and is a preparation. For it opens the doors. It's an invitation. 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3, and it helps to know the timing, but it's a preparation for me.
And there is the bass 4.
Absolutely.
And 2, 3, bass, 5, and bass. And many songs, if you will hear the singer, can you sing something?
Ga,
2, 3, and pa,
ki,
pa,
ga.
pa,
Ba da da ba da ba ki ba ki ba dang. Ba da 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 ba ba
Can
ki
you-
ba ki ga dang. Ba da ki ba ki ba ki ga gang. Ba dam bam ba ki ga gang.
2,
Ba
3,
bam bam
and
ba
5,
ki ga
and
ki ba
8,
gang.
and 2,
Ga
3,
bam bam
and
ba
5.
ga ki ba bam.
His voice
Ba bam bam
goes
ba
up,
ga ki ba bam.
going up
Ba
on the
bam
4.
ki ba ga ki ba bam.
2,
Ba
3,
bam ki
and
5
5,
ga
and
ki ga
8.
gang.
2,
Ba
3,
bam ki
and
5
5,
ga
and
ki ba
8.
bam.
For a moment we
Ga
will...
ki ba ki ga
Yes,
ki
this
ga
is the salsa. If I know this, I can exaggerate with my body. I will dance to normal song, and next we will touch our song with the club.
Absolutely, my
Okay,
friend.
look. If I know this, second. Look. 5 and kukum, cha cha kukum ah e ah. 2, 3 and 5 and kukum cha. Can you sing with my steps?
Bam bam ki ki
5,
ki ba dam.
2,
Ki
3 and 5
ki
and
ki ki ki.
2,
Ba
3
dam
ah
ga
ah
ki ki ki. 2, 3 and 5 and 8. 2, 3 and 5 and 8. 2, 3 and 5 and 8. 2, 3 and 5 and 8.
If I have woman,
8.
if I will dance, now will be start. If I will dance, I can exaggerate with women like this. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. You see my energy? Da,
2, 3,
da,
4,
di,
5, 6, and 7.
2, 3, 4, and
6, 8, and 2,
Yeah?
3, 4,
If I will dance forward, 2, 3, 4, e, da, di, e. What? Can you explain why I dance like that? Not like 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Depends of what you want. What happened? What was?
Well, basically, from what I see, is he's not dancing mechanical. Obviously, he's not dancing mechanically. So what he's dancing inside this rhythm that he's hearing. And what is he connecting to? Is he connecting to the melody? Is he connecting to the congas, to the clave, to the bass? What is he connecting to? There is a wave in music. There is an up and a down in the music. And what he's doing is he is riding that wave, right? And it's so important to be able to say that. It's important to distinguish that.
Look.
Right?
This is the bass.
And 8.
This is the bass. And now I will dance with the clave system.
And 4. And 8. And 4. And 8. And
4, 5,
and 8. And 4. 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 And 8. And 8. Ki, kuku, ki, kuku, ki, ba.
when I
Woo!
yeah. Now, what was that? I was exactly with the 2, with the 6, but I was exaggerate the bass
Absolutely.
and clave together because 2, 3, and 5, and 8, 2, 3, and 5, E, ah. Oh, 2, 3, and 5, and cuckoo. Oh, 2, 3, and 5, and cuckoo. What I want, I can do.
Absolutely. It opens doors. You have freedom to be able to do that. So what he's doing is what we're just dancing now is he's accentuating what's happening with the bass, with his feet, right? And he's combining that with the tumbao of the congas, with the tumbao of the clave, and it's together in one. It's excellent interpretation, my friend. Right?
Yes.
We're going to move.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have idea. Maybe I will give you the song with the clave. Look. 2, 3. No, it's not this. Give me a second. Oh yes, this. 2, 3, and 5,
And
This is the training for
2,
class.
3, and 5. Excellent. 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2,
Yes.
3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3. This also, when you get the master your timing,
Yeah.
this also is an excellent track to listen to, because what it does is it forces you also to be able to dance on the clave. There's a difference between in clave, with the clave, and in clave, right? You have in clave, on the clave, with the clave. When you're dancing like this, you're dancing on that clave. You're dancing actually on the steps of the clave. On 2, 5, and
Yeah.
8. It's important.
Maybe they have questions. Can I dance with women? Like that? Yes, you can. Because if woman will still stay with the 1, 2, 3, you can use we can use the energy from your arm, from your body, like this. 2, 3, and 5, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and E, A. Because you will be still with her, because she will do 1, 2, 3, natural, 5, 6, 7. Just you will be put musicality, and this is musicality because you're leading and her following, if she will use this, will be exactly music.
Of course.
Musicality.
And we have to speak to the ladies as well. So ladies, you might be asking, okay, well, he just said you can dance with the ladies, but ladies, can you also dance with the lead who is dancing like this? Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. Right?
So I'll be teaching 28 years, and I can be for right moment woman. Can you, because we don't have today, but can you give me the 2 turns with the preparation? Look, this is, give me the contra, means on 2, means leader will go back. That? Look.
Ki, ki, ki,
and now,
ki, 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 ba,
give me preparation, and like
ki, ba, ka, ki, 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 ba, ka, ki, ka, ka, ki, 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 ba, ka, ki, 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 ka, ka.
He will force me. He will not on time, but but he will. Now, now put the knowledge about the clave. I will be still 1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
Ki, ba, ka, ki,
5,
ba,
6,
ka,
7.
ki, ki,
Yes.
ki, ba,
Exactly.
ka, ki, ka, ka, ki, ka, ka, ki, ki, ki,
Now,
ba, ka.
you will. You give it me simply 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Now, I will add the clave system. Look. B like before.
Ki,
2,
ba,
3,
ka,
and
ki,
A,
ki,
E, A.
ka,
2,
ka,
3, and
ki,
A,
ki,
pa,
ki,
pa.
ka,
2,
ka,
3, and
ki,
A, E,
ka,
A.
ka,
2, 3,
ka,
A,
ki, ki,
A,
ka.
E. And I just absorb his leading with the clave system. With this, it's simply, if I will do like this, that 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 movement, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh! It's strange for
absolutely.
me. It's too heavy. If you are stuck with the numbers, if you want touch more advanced leading and more advanced following, why we highly recommend dance with the rhythm and put you onto dancing for another level, means catch the feeling.
Absolutely.
Now you can explain more.
Okay, we got to move on, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, we got to move on. All right, so now we're going to go on to classic mambo. We're going to be very quick with this. We got classic mambo. What is classic mambo? It's all 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. A lot of dancers ask, well, is it the same as power on 2? Is it the same as Puerto Rican style? Yes, it's exactly the same. Classic mambo, power on 2, and Puerto Rican style, all just different titles for the same dance. The lead steps forward on 2, and the follow steps forward with her right also on 2.
Why?
So,
because of the feeling.
Absolutely.
If you start back 2, like as the leader, 1, 2, 3, boom, 6, 7, it's completely different feeling, because this is how the contra natural tempo of music. Da di dum da da da. If you give movement this, da di dum ki ki pa, like on 1, 1, 2, 3. Da di I. It's much more flavor
Well, because the secret is the son. The secret is that you really are accentuating the 8, right? You take your power on that 2, but you really find yourself on the 8, which comes from son. If you dance son, ba, ba, ka, ki, ba, 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 ki, ba, 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 ki, ba, 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 ki, ba, ka, ka, ba, ki, ba, ka, ka, ba, ki, ba. That is son. So basically, classic mambo is son in a forward and backward directions. That's all it is, right? But when you dance son or you dance classic mambo to 2-3 clave, you will find yourself with space and freedom to be able to express yourself with the music, because there's space in the music. There's no 1, meaning there's no beat that's accentuated on the 1, right? But the bass accentuates the 8, 2, 3, 5, and 8. So you have that energy on 8, and that is why it feels so different. So if you go on YouTube, there's a lot of dancers in Italy, there's some dancers in London, I can't remember their names, who have been expressing this. I love dancing classic mambo, and a lot of gentlemen, they ask, well, can I dance classic mambo and dance with ladies? Well, of course. If you're clear in your steps, the lady's gonna follow you no matter whatever it is that you're dancing. It's important. Ladies, you're great at following. I've danced with so many ladies, beginner dancers who have never danced before. They get up, whatever dance timing I'm using, they're able to follow. It's about the clarity, right? So this is classic canto. We're going to do a clear interpretation of the mechanical, and then we're going to do a sabor.
With the
and
music?
let you see. Yeah, let's try with the music, my friend.
Which music? With the counting or just song?
Quiero
Savannah?
Yes. Quiero librarme would be.
Guaguancó?
Yeah, that's fine. Any one of them. Any 2-3 clave song is fine. Classic mambo. 8. Mechanical. 8. 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3. Just mechanical, no energy, no extra movements. Just see clarity of these steps. Ba, ba, ki, ki, ki. I know, we're going to get there. I want to move, I want to do sabor, but we're going to give you clarity. Exactly. We both want to just, but we're being very mechanical right now. And now, let's do some sabor. Ba, ba, ki, ba, ba, ka, 8. 8. 8. 2, 3. 8. 8. It's so wonderful to dance like this. So it's important when you listen to music and you listen to the clave and it matches your steps. Can we dance on 1 to this? And you can see it's not going to match. With respect to on 1 dancers, the energy is not going to match. Can you? Yes. If you dance on 1,
just with high clear commands, dance on 1 to 3 to clave, will be everything okay. I love on 1.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
I can put much more power during on 1 if it's 3 to clave.
Absolutely.
Like at the beginning of this webinar.
That's correct. Yes, I'm being very diplomatic with you, very clear. I don't want to say if you dance on 1. No, if you dance any style you want, fine, it is what it is.
Spread the
Absolutely.
knowledge.
Absolutely.
Just
Absolutely.
Put your knowledge to the next level. Instructors, please, just add to your teaching the feeling, the rhythm, and you will see that before you was teaching just the numbers, and the next you can touch the extra something, means something porridge with the something.
With honey, sugar, whatever it is that you want, absolutely. Listen, we want to say something else. We got a lot of messages about this, and we're going to be very clear with you. A lot of instructors, if you're an instructor and you only know 1 style of dance, if that's what you want, more power to you, congratulations. We respect you. We have a lot of respect for what you do. However, like we were just saying, you have so much value when you start learning different timings. Because when you learn different timings and you hear different rhythms and different tempos and different songs, it gives you so much freedom. And that freedom is knowledge that you can give to your dancers and students, right? Okay. So can we put the same song on so we can dance on one to this song so that they can see the difference in the energy?
Without feeling.
I'm going to dance mechanical on one to a 2-3 clave. A lot of dancers do this. But I don't have sabor because my feet don't match the bass.
1, 2, 3, 5. But I will sing clave. 2, 3, and 5, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, and 8.
There's no one. Meaning the first beat of the music is not accentuated here. I don't feel it. Now let's switch to sabor. E, ki, bam, ga, ba, ki, 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 ka, ki, ki, ka, ki, kum, ki, ki, ba, ga, kum, kum, ba, kum, kum. Even if you dance to the congas, kum, kum, ki, kum, kum. Kum kum ba kum 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 kum. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely.
This is the sabor.
Absolutely. So now, the last style that we're going to cover today is called enclave. Well, enclave is almost identical to Palladium classic mambo on 2. The only difference is a half-beat hesitation. So when you dance enclave, what you're really doing is dancing specifically with the bass. Exactly. That's why it's called enclave.
The bass.
In Spanish, when we say, esa es la clave, are we really talking about the clave rhythm or the clave sticks? Or are we talking about the key? Llave is key, but clave in a different context is key. So when we say we're dancing in clave, what we're really saying is we're dancing to the bass because the bass is the key instrument in breaking the codes of what you need. The rhythm, the tempo, the rhythm, the tempo, the clave, and what dancers are doing. So when we dance en clave, what we're really saying is we're dancing inside the rhythm of the music, which is the bass. 2.5, 3, 4, 6.5, 7, 8 in the same direction as classic mambo. Let's try.
6, 7, we'll dance in clave. I will dance 1, 2, 7.
And 3, 4, 7, 8.
Can you be more exaggerate?
8.
Tira.
4. Kurum ba. Kurum kum. Kurum kuku. Kurum ku. Kurum kuku. Ku.
This is
kurum kuku. Kurum. Kurum kuku.
2, 3. Now I will switch still. I will switch to the kuku. This classic mambo.
I'm one half beat after him.
6, 7, 2, 3.
I'm with the bass.
More exaggerate. 4. Exaggerate 4. Para. Oh, exactly. 2, 3. Yes. Yes, now you are exact. Now I will switch to the bass and clave system. You see? 2, 3, 5, and I will be connected with him. 2, 3, and 5.
Absolutely.
And this is...
That is enclave. You're dancing to the... This is enclave.
Exactly. Kirika, kirika, and 4 and 8.
Absolutely. It's such a smooth way of dancing. When you dance to 2, 3 clave music and you dance in clave, you are completely connecting to the clave, to the bass, to everything that's going on with the music.
This is the different dance. This is... My dancing was just... A moment. I hear the echo. My dancing was just simply, first, 8 and 1, 2, 3. Next, I was exaggerate the conga. Next, I added the bass. Next, clave.
Absolutely.
And exactly in clave, doing the dancing with the clave, I was on second part exactly with him.
Yes.
But my dancing was the level 1, level 2, level 3.
Absolutely.
His dancing is really different because you can't be connected with the woman or man who dancing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Of course. It's different timing.
Different time.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
on two was just add this, add this feeling.
Absolutely. So we're so happy to be able to have had the opportunity to share this with you. Today we covered the clave, we covered salsa on 1, salsa on 2, classic mambo, which is also called Puerto Rican style, and classic mambo Puerto Rican style, and we also have the in clave style. So if you dance classic mambo or Puerto Rican style, or you call it power on 2, that's the same title for the classic mambo, and then we have the en clave. It's so wonderful. So when you distinguish this by the clave, just remember, on 1 goes to 3-2 clave. Salsa on 2 New York style, you can dance 2-3 clave or 3-2 clave. It is your choice, but probably you're going to feel connected to the 2-3 clave, because if you're dancing with your 1 and 5 on the 8 and 4, that connects you with the mambo timing. And then we have the classic mambo, which is danced to the 2-3 clave, and then we also have the en clave style, which is also danced to the 2-3 clave.
Yes.
So
if you want, use the our
camera, my friend.
Yes, because I want to explain
yes.
where you can go to Captain Salsa website or La Epoca, but it's the same. Just go to the collection and you will see the. I will show you the what is there inside. Oh, you will see the many songs, 1, 2, 3, Josué, classic mambo, blah 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 blah. Plus bonuses means songs which we use it, and just we highly recommend use
Absolutely.
our product.
Master your timing. It's going to open up so many doors for you. It's an amazing product. A lot of dancers are using it, a lot of instructors and a lot of social dancers. It doesn't matter what level you are. I'm telling you, that's why we did it for you. So if you have any questions, please drop us in. We went a little bit over time. I can't read what these questions are. So we, Javier, it's okay. Okay. All right, but I do remember a question from Enrique. You had asked about the casino style. And casino, if you dance casino, yes, most of the time you're going to be stepping on that 1 and the 5, circular motion. And if you're dancing on son, of course, it's 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I hope this answers your questions. Master your timing. It's a great product. This is my friend Przemek Winiszewski, Captain Salsa. I am Josué Joseph from La Epoca. It is so good to have been here with you.
Thank you.
Dziękuję bardzo. Muchísimas gracias. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Hit us if you have questions.
Key.